then these are things you really need to think about.
Oh yeah, and like, some people don't realize what the cost of things will be either. So sometimes they're not that bad. Some builders aren't bad, and some charge a lot for their upgrades. So it could create a lot of stress on your marriage. I've seen a lot of, marriages fall apart, and then, we talk about it and then see that it's actually not that bad to have something that they really love. And then they kind of calm down a little. But numbers scare people.
Really and truly, I totally agree with you. So let's talk more about Design Center. So what types of things can people do to set themselves up appropriately, to have the right expectation, to go in and not be wooed by the shiny, pretty things and come out $100,000 later, and stick to the budget? And let's talk about that.
Some things we can do is sometimes I'm able to get a hold of the list of upgrades from the builder. Just because I know a lot of them, and they'll send it over to me, or
your friends, and you probably have them from previous sales anyway.
I do know of the builders that will give up that info. So if it's important to you to stick to a budget and not have a lot of variables, then there's certain builders we should look at. Going into the Design Center too, I would create a list of things that you have to have, things that are on your wish list, and then things that you can do later. Like for us, our faucet option was like $500 through the builder, and it wasn't even like fancy. And then so we just got the basic one and bought one at Lowe's later, and it's nicer.
So that's really important right there. See, you don't necessarily need to go in with the expectation that you're going to outfit your whole house upgraded the way you want it. Let's face it, we all want our house the way we want it. It's awesome to walk into a house that you love. But there are things that you should pay the builder premium for because it's a real pain in the ass to do later. And there are things that you probably should reconsider paying the builder premium for, right?
For sure. Like cabinets, I would do that through the builder. That's just me. Kind of a pain in the butt to rip out and do later. Think about cabinet styles too. Like brown is not really in right now. And I mean, if you like it, cool. But
if you're gonna dock the house, great, get brown.
Yeah. But like, let's say, the standard is brown and you want to save money, but the white or black option is only like $2,000 more. That's like $10 a month. And if you're going to spend $10 a month to love your house, I think it's worth it.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. There is a quality of life factor.
Yeah. And flooring too. Like, I don't want to replace flooring and baseboards and stuff like that. So it was worth it to me to just have them do it.
Right. Because it's before you move. Otherwise, you're moving all your crap out. Paint's probably the same thing.
Paint is kind of weird. Like, actually, some builders include it, which is really cool. So you don't have to deal with that. But for us, it was like $3,500 to paint the whole house, and it's 2,300 square feet. So we just got it done ourselves after with a better quality, and that was fine. So we just saved money and did it so that we're not paying interest on paint for, 30 years.
Right. So it's wise to go in with a budget in mind. Understand what the pricing is up front so you don't have sticker shock or you don't get, distracted by the shiny thing. And it's wise to have a list and to know what makes the most sense to pay